Hey everybody, I am live. Share my screen. Why the hell would I want to do that? I don't have anything to share. Actually, no, I do have something to share. I'm gonna get this right out of the get-go. So you ready for this? So first, iPhone 12. Super nice. Well, iPhone 12 mini. I'm inceptioning. Okay, that is funny. You see how my face is in the moon? Okay, hang on. Oh, come on. You see how my face is in the moon? I am the shadow on the moon at night, filling more your dreams to the brim with fright. I messed up on that, but anyway. And now for the reveal. You guys ready? You guys ready for this? You've seen this on Instagram, but here's the thing. Look at how pretty that is. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Black phone, monochrome. Here, maybe. There we go. That'll look a little bit better. Take it all in, you guys. Take it all in. Eileen, you know what's coming. Yeah, you know. You're the man in the moon. Yep. So yeah, that's the newest case. I still haven't gotten a screen protector for it yet because I spent so much money on bills last month. Well, I'm still waiting for the bill, even for my bills to come in. So, that's gonna be a big bill to pay. Damn. But yes. So let me talk about January for a minute here. I went and I finally got something done that I had been wanting to do for years, but I just never had the courage to get it done. And that was finally to make a phone call to the dentist. So, but last chat, you guys probably heard that I had went in on the Saturday, which was the 13th. And oh my god, it was right in the middle of the cold snap that happened here. We were at -50, you guys. Celsius. And if that wasn't crazy enough, here I am. I'm ready to go to my appointment because I'd been having so much anxiety and stress, mentally preparing myself for this because I'm like, I haven't gone to the dentist in years. This is going to just drive me crazy if I can just go and get this done. So we get into the car and car doesn't start. So we try it and it starts, but everything, the whole entire computer that was in front of it, you had to take out the friggin' battery in order to have everything recalibrate in the computer because everything was off. The ABS was off, the anti-collision was off, the battery, like just everything that could possibly have gone wrong within the 10 minutes that I had, or the 20 minutes rather, to get from my house to the appointment was going wrong. So I'm just like, screw it. I'm I'm gonna, reschedule. So I sent the place an email. I left them a message on the answering machine. I did everything. Um, Hello, Margaret. Hello. You go, you, Hunter. You're doing great. Thanks, guys. So I was like, okay, well, great. So I'm going to have to reschedule this appointment. So then there's more stress and more anxiety, right? Because I'm like, I just want to get this thing done. I just want to get it done and get it out of the way. Kind of just like life, right? And like YouTube stuff. It's like, I just want to get it done and out of the way. So then eventually I rescheduled the appointment and got in for, when was it? I think it was like the second last week of January, somewhere in the middle. I think it was like on another or like on the other Saturday. So I managed to get in. I went there, got the exam, and they said, "Yeah, your teeth, you're lucky." Because I was worried. So a little bit of like a backstory here, because like this tooth right here, this one, It was very loose. It was very, very loose, and I was, like, panicking because I'm like, "Oh my god, if I'm losing an adult tooth at this stage, it's like gaping hole in the bottom, just bah!" You know? So, so then I went to the doctor, got an exam, and he was like, "Okay." He was like, "Yes, you do have, um, an amount of bone loss in your mouth, so that bone isn't going to regrow, but you got to it at a certain point of where it's gonna be able to be salvaged because you just have so much tartar and so much plaque built up in your mouth." Because and the only reason why I didn't go to the dentist was because had a super bad experience with it, and plus I don't have any benefits out of work, so it made it a little bit more difficult for me to actually find a place that was gonna be, um, like, financially suitable for me, so I had to do a lot of looking around, and then also, like, the anxiety of calling somebody on the phone and all of that, like, saying like, "Oh, hey, you know, uh, I don't hold my phone like that, but, um, but yeah. There's a lot of things, and then finally once I did it, I finally went and got it done. So I went for my first exam, they took X-rays, they said, "Yeah, you're gonna need a series of cleanings in order to get this fixed." So I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I'm just gonna, do the thing." And, what was it? And then it was like, okay, so I went for the first cleaning. It wasn't as painful as I thought it was gonna be. I really thought it was gonna be a lot worse. Um, I should introduce everyone to Victor and Luna. Yeah, so it was like I will once I'm done with the story. So I went and good correction there, Mona. I appreciate that. Um, so yeah, yeah, so I went for my first cleaning. I thought it was gonna be super painful, but my hygienist was perfectly gentle. Oh, she was just like an angel, like poking at every single one of my teeth. And she said, they look bad now, but once they're done, they're gonna be better. Then the second cleaning, she did great. Like it was just a polish and fluoride and everything. Like things had changed so much in dentistry since I had gone back, and, like, even with X-rays, it's like it was different because like, you did like, the place that I went to before, you had, like, this big of a thing, and then, like, you'd stick it into your cheek, and you'd almost practically gag because it tasted awful, um, but, yeah, they like, things have changed so much, and I'm so happy that, I'm at a place now that it's more comfortable for me and that the staff is perfect, and I got there at 9 a.m. Last Wednesday, and I was the only one in the place. So I was like, that is just so perfect. Like it was just a one-on-one thing, and I didn't have to worry about hearing, other machines going on and like all the other scraping and talking. Like I didn't have to go through that overwhelming of everybody else in the room. So it was just a very good experience, and I'm definitely going to be going back to them again in 6 months. So, be saving up my money, waiting for that bill to come in, and then once I pay that, good. Okay, so I see those cards in the background. You should introduce everyone to Victor and Luna. Okay, let's see. I was a dental receptionist in a hospital for 15 years. Ugh. Like, you even work in the field, and you're like, I don't like dentists. Okay, I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, so I got these fellas off of Amazon, and you're gonna see real quick. So, for those of you who don't know, I really love vampires and gothic kind of related stuff. Yeah, and you see Eileen's Christmas card that she gave me, and then also um, her Valentine's Day card that I just opened today. So I was like, I need to put those on top of my my mantle. So here is Victor. Come on, buddy. It's okay. Isn't he adorable? He's a vampire. He's got his little cape and his little bow tie. Look at him from the back. I don't like how the cape is, though. Really don't like it. I need to like fix that somehow. He's super cuddly, and he was my friend when I went to the dentist. I just held on him like this and just kept him close. My coworkers go crazy about him. My one coworker wants one, so I'm thinking of buying one for her. Oh, hello, JD. How's it going? A fellow follower on Instagram. And then here's Luna. She's a bat. She's so cute. I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, but I feel like she doesn't have enough beans in her because like once I put her down, like she flops. And Victor, like he's fine. Like he's just fat. Luna is drunk, you know? So it's like she's a voracious bat. Yeah, she's very voracious. She likes biting on people's throats, and it's not good. But yeah, she yeah, so that's my newest little pals that I got off of Amazon because well, I bought the phone first and then I was going off with like I was just like, "Oh my god, like I'm so stressed and so anxious." So then Eileen and I were were talking and she was sending me links to some of these and I was like, "Oh my god." And I saw one out of that same line that was a zombie that was for $8 and I was like, "Oh my god. I could buy that one too, but I'm trying to go easy on Amazon purchases this month just because I want to save up money to pay off that um just to pay off my dentist bill because that's going to be a lot of money. So, yeah. But it'll bring up my credit, so that's a good that's a good thing. So, yeah. Um yes, Lucian and Celine are so cute. Lucian is a wolf and or is it the other way? It could be the other way around, but then they're like she's got her own full moon. So that's perfect. I love it. Take Luna to Build-A-Bear. We don't have a Build-A-Bear in our province, so I'd have to go to Saskatoon to do that. Wolf. Yeah, okay. Lucian is the wolf. Yeah, because Lucian, Lucifer kind of deal. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so and for so should I talk about voice play more than I already talked about because I recorded stuff for the podcast this morning. Um yeah, 2 episodes are going to be coming out sometime this month. Shameless self-promotion, but well done. Thank you. Um yeah, so just for anybody who's seen the newest voice play one, oh my god. It's just wow. And it was kind of sad because it was released on the night of the patty cake chat, and then while I was sitting in the patty cake chat, you know how emotions just kind of sneak up on you, and then they like kick you down for a minute. It was just like somebody had hit the shutdown button on me, and then it was like I went from yeah to like really sad within minutes. And so I couldn't enjoy the chat as much as I usually do. And I felt awful because I was just sitting there talking in my microphone and, not having my camera on when usually I have my camera on all the time. But yeah, it was pretty sad. I felt bad. Who Zirahalda today and the nicknames? Tony barely ranted. Yeah, what's wrong with Tony? He usually always rants about something. But I guess he wasn't ranting about anything that triggered him. Who saw Huldra today in the nicknames? No, I didn't see that yet. There are so many videos that I have to watch, guys. I have patty cakes behind the scenes. I have Jeff's. I have okay, well, I kind of watch Jeff's. And then I also have voice plays that I have to get through yet. But I just haven't had the time or the energy to do it. So if anyone knows about teeth and their importance, it would be a vampire. I know about teeth and its importance. So I am a vampire. Ask Eileen. She'll tell you. It was story hour, not ranting session. Yes. Hello, Michelle. Hello. Yeah, I did not see Huldra. But yeah, she's so good at just being so productive with those. Like she just sends them out so like on a regular basis. I love it. Uh, first burp. First burp of February on camera. There you go. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's been fun so far. I think like voice play and Jeff have done pretty well for sure. Sassy Velvet? What? Okay. So since Michelle brought up story time. So I don't know if I'm at liberty to say this, but uh so I posted on Instagram a couple days ago about how I am now a furry, and it's Jeff's fault. It's all Jeff's fault. Because um so at the $10 tier on his Patreon, you can get hidden premieres. Then like he'll show you the video he's working on beforehand, and you get to basically do kind of like this, except it's like the live chat of the premiere of the video, whatever. And so I mentioned what I had for dinner because we were talking about food or something like that. Like we were talking just like shooting the crap, pretty much. And I was like, I have a belly full of trout. And then he's like, at Hunter, are you a terrifying giant bear that roams the forest in search of trout? And I'm like, yes. And then everybody was going crazy, you guys. Everybody was laughing at me. Everybody was just carrying it on for minutes. And I'm just like, oh, God. I'm just like, dude, come on now. Like, that's just, thank you. But it's like, because everybody was like, oh, you could go to a voice play furry convention. And I'm like, no, I'm like, I'm not doing that. We've heard the story about that. But it's like, I'm not doing it again. Hell no. It's like, it's just so. I hadn't laughed so hard in a long while, and I'm like, thank you, Jeff. I needed that. I needed a good belly laugh because the week was just dragging on and on, you know? So it was like, it was good to just let loose for a little bit and just laugh about things. So from here on out, Hunter the Furry at your service. How's it going? Since I last joined one of these chats, I joined Patreon. Jeff has really been into creative writing lately. Woohoo, Eve! Welcome to Patreon. Gets ridiculous over here. It gets very ridiculous. You get called a furry by, well, I'll show you. I sorry. That's okay, Amanda. It's okay if you can't make it. I understand. I'm not making you pay for anything with these chats, so it's fine. I'm sorry you guys are seeing my roots right now. I tried so hard to pull back my bangs, but then they have a mind of their own. And I need a haircut, and I'm getting one next Saturday. So yeah, see, talk about furry. There's the furry man himself with a mouthful of trout. So you can't tell me that I'm a furry. You know? It's just funny, man, you. Yeah. Don't forget to like this video for the algorithm. It's okay because I keep most of these unlisted anyway, so you know, likes probably won't go far. But you know, thanks for the promotion. It's good to be a furry. Are you sure? I mean, I get all the snacks and all the belly rubs that I could ever ask for. I mean, I guess I am kind of furry. My hair is getting crazy. I have no product in my hair right now, and it's just frizzy as hell. It's like, oh, now my Instagram makes more sense. Yes. Because then sometimes it comes to like those certain it comes to those certain things, and then it's like, well, do I want to post this because it just seems crazy, and then nobody really understands, but it's like, nah, you get it. Well, it's mainly because it's like anything that's Patreon related, you cannot share it outside of Patreon, because that's the thing. I did that once. Bad idea. Do not do it, because you will get hunted down and killed. I had somebody come up to me and basically tell me that they were going to, like, it was basically blackmail from a fellow patron, and I no longer talk to them. I mean, unless if like I'll be copacetic in chat, um, like in chat settings, but it's like I have them blocked on Instagram, because it's like you do that type of shit and you're being that mean to somebody, like it's like, because like they basically said that they were gonna blackmail me from Patreon, and they were gonna tell the guys, and they get me kicked out of Patreon. I mean, they were very idle threats, but it was still a threat. And I was like, I'm like, no, no, no. I'm like, who gives you the authority to say what they're gonna do? Like, really? But anyway, not gonna open up old wounds here. Jeff is either a dragon or a big bear. Yes. Well, it's funny because it was funny because in the premiere, he's talking about grizzly, like he's talking about grizzly bears for the song, and I'm just like, I'm like, dude, you from one furry to another. You know? Oh my god, that was like the best chat of my life. And now that once that video goes public, I'm gonna be like, hey, and then it's gonna be like, time will go by, and then it'll be like, remember that time on that one video where you were a furry? This is what it's gonna be. The video of where I became known as a furry. So, you know. Yeah, I haven't sent Lane anything disgusting. Not that much this time. Has a Chewbacca sound in his new gem. Chewbacca? Really? Why not Hunter the Fierce? I should. I should do that. I you know what? After this live, I'm gonna put my Patreon handle as Hunter the Fierce. We already have the mysterious source. And the oh my god, what is the blank mysterious source and the vicious redhead? So why not have Hunter the Fierce? He won't understand what the hell. He won't understand. But it's all better part of me being mysterious. So here's where we get to the part of the chat where I ask you guys what you are like, just if you have any questions, if you want to know something more about myself, if you want to just, whatever. Haven't heard from either of them in a while. Hunter the Berserker. That's awesome. Yeah, Hunter the Fierce and Hunter the Fierce Berserker. Ooh. That'd be nice. I'm just catching up on the chat here. Jeff is either a dragon or big bear. Yes. Jeff is a dragon bear. That'd be terrifying. But is he a bear the size of a dragon, or is he a dragon the size of a bear? Because either way, we're dead. We'll have you be in the next Viking video as background. I would love that. I would just have to save up money to go to Florida and do the thing. Bear with dragon wings. That's funny. That's super funny. Oh shit, I'm dead. Yeah, exactly. And then, just after the background and after I die, it would just be icy fire. Bye, Mona. I'm guessing you're leaving? Or are you saying bye because I'm not ending. Okay. I didn't actually say I didn't actually see if she said that she had a reason to go. But yeah, bye. I'll miss you. Wish I could go back to Florida. I wish I could be in Florida. Just once. Oh, I saw a video of a dude uh, the other day that he was just like going out to take out his garbage. Like he had his big garbage bin on wheels and whatnot. And then it was like he had it on its side, and there's a friggin' alligator, and he's cornering this thing with uh, with the garbage bin, and he gets it into the garbage bin, this friggin' alligator, and then tilts it upwards, holds down the lid, and then turns and then releases it back into like the swamp area that's like probably, like a couple of miles away from his neighborhood. I'm like, dude, if every Floridian has to deal with that shit like that, no. That's why I don't I do want to go to Florida, but I don't want to go to Florida because it's just there's that reason. So much good food there. Will Lane put Jeff in Villain's Lair as Maleficent's dragon? That'd be awesome. But Jeff is in a patty cake video that's going to be coming out sometime this year. So I'm excited for that. They started it, yeah, they started it last year, but then had to put it on the back burner because they just ran out of time and Jeff was sick with COVID. Yeah. So, no, do not release the gator. Get the grill ready. Ugh. Ugh. Whatever way around the dragon bear, so long as it's Jeff, it's going to be good. Yeah, that would be funny. Oh, yeah, you saw that. Gator meat. Ugh. No thanks. I will pass on that. We can't wait. I was so sad that they said that they had to postpone it because I was like, but at the same time it made sense because Jeff was sick, so it was like he didn't want to get everybody else sick, and he got it bad with COVID. He spent his birthday sick. Like, how sucky is that? I mean, well, I had chicken pox over Christmas, so that was sucky. Not this year, but like a couple years ago. I had to get ready for the Chicago concert. Yeah, so it was just like priorities were in flux. So, but anyway, it's going to be good. Just from what I know, it's going to be good. Well, from what Eileen and I know, it's going to be good. Tony and Lane have spilt the beans on that one. Well, and Jeff too. I mean Jeff kind of said that, like, he said that, like, to patrons at least. He said he was working on it. So, but yeah, had to get postponed. Almost missed last Christmas due to being in the hospital. Shit. It's quite interesting. Have there been more European reactors reacting to VP lately? There is, yeah. There's a lot. I don't watch a lot of reactors, but I probably should. Yes. A sequel to another video. Yes. Super fun. Super, super fun. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The idea just came to my head. You should. They're funny. Oh, yeah. I am like I have watched What It Do Dave's reactions. He kills me every single time I watch something cuz it's either his facial expression that does it or it's just his overall um just the way he reacts to it. It's just he does such a tasteful job of his reactions. Like he's just so like unknowing. And it's like once it happens, he's just like so he's funny. I'm glad you're doing better, JD. I'm really glad about that. Yes, is there anything that you guys want to ask me? It can be anything really. Yeah, I recorded the audio this morning. I really thought that I wasn't going to have time to do it all because I have other things scheduled, but I managed to do it just in time before I did this. So it was good. I think the one video that's going to come out people aren't going to like, but that's just me. I get a little honest in the reaction, I guess, or the analysis, I guess you'll say. But anyway, what is your favorite food? Oof. I mean, are we talking about food that I would eat forever? Or are we just talking like my favorite food as of right now? Because if it's favorite food as of right now, I would have to say, um, probably the one thing that I could probably eat. Oh, eat forever? Okay. Summed up, lumpia. And for anybody who doesn't know what that is, they are very tiny spring rolls. Chocolate's good too. Yeah, they're very tiny Filipino-made spring rolls. You can have chicken, you can have beef, or you can have pork, and it's just divine. Sushi. That is true. I could eat sushi forever. Sushi is really good. Or Indian food. Oh my god. I mean, my I shouldn't say that because if I was to go the Jeff route and you know, eat spicy food forever, my intestines would not agree with me. Good Lord. I still can't believe he ugh, pineapple. Ugh. Cream cheese? Sure. Pineapple? Ugh. Actually, I can't say that because pineapple and cream cheese actually mix together very well. As long as pineapple's not on my pizza, I'm fine. Get freaking pineapple away from my pizza, thank you. I do not want it. No, JD. I will kick you out of this chat. Okay. No, pineapple on pizza? Hell no. How many more times do I have to say that clearly? Just no. Hawaiian pizza? No. No, no, no. That's like putting coconut on pizza. It's something that's not going to work. Ever. And I mean, if Carly was here, she'd be on your side, JD. But no. Pineapple is disgusting on pizza. It's just a waste of a topping. Like if it's ham and pineapple, I'm gonna be picking off pineapple. Because I'm just be like, just give me the ham. Ugh. Get weird fast. So yeah. Ugh. Pineapple just doesn't go with tomatoes. No. It does not. Ugh. Who's gonna put cheese? You're like, this is delicious. Like, no. No, 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 no. Okay, I've been talking for almost half an hour here. Anything else? I am at your guys' disposal right now. Wow, this is pretty provocative of me, isn't it? Oh god, don't be tarnishing the virginity of this chat with pizza and pineapple. You can quote me on that too if you want. Thank you. Get your head out of the gutter. Okay, well here's a story for you. That like this is from work. So we were blowing up balloons. And and so we have a hand pump. You see where this is going? So we're trying to like pump these balloons with air. We're trying to fill them with air. And it's like when you're trying to like put the air into the thing. Yeah, you see how bad this is? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, "Oh my god." Like, I'm like, this is so hard." And then I'm like, "Okay, there's so many that's what she said jokes that I could possibly say." And so then my coworker comes up to me and she goes and she's like, "Yeah, this is, like, really hard to do. I'm so much better than doing this by my mouth." And I'm like, "Nope, nope, nope." I'm not gonna say it, right? Because I'm just like, "Oh god," like, my brain is already in the gutter. Like, it's just ugh. Yeah, I'm so very mature at work, you know? Just so very immature. It's ridiculous. Who said anything about the gutter hunter? You went there, not me. I'm sorry. Then there's the resident. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. And then there's this story about my other resident who had to sit up in his wheelchair because he's kind of like down here and like just kind of uncomfortable, right? So my boss is like, okay, she goes over to him and she's like, yeah, I need you to like sit up, sit up, sit up. And she's like, yeah, you have about 4 inches behind you just for space because like that's how much he had sunk down. And then he pipes up and he goes, oh, is that right? I have 6 inches in the front. And I look at my boss and she looks at me and we just died. We like I'm like, this dude doesn't miss a beat and he is just smart as a whip and I appreciate that because almost everybody else in my workplace has very terrible dementia. And it's just oh my god. I I was like, good for you, sir. You're having just a gay old time and I am like so here for it. Like I just appreciate that type of humor so much. Cuz that's like what you want to have when you get older is you want to have a good sharp mind, right? But now they're saying that dementia people are getting diagnosed with dementia earlier and earlier and it's really sad, you guys. It's terrible. So, you know, don't drink a lot of sugar. Stay away from the sodas. Sodas is bad. So, yeah. Why do I feel very lopsided with this? Like, I don't know if it's like, if it's me or if it's the camera. I've always had trouble with this camera because it just seems like everything else is like somewhat straight. But then it's like when it comes to the camera, it's lopsided. So I don't know. Rolling on the floor laughing. Yeah. Oh my God. I just have to center myself. I'm just centering myself. Jay. God. Jay is absolutely hilarious. He's just yeah, Caesar's a sweetheart. Jay is crazy. Jeff is Jeff. And Lane is crazy. He's a lunatic. And Ellie is a brand new dad. So speaking of baby Asher. What? No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. I'm getting a message here that what? I'm so confused. Look at that little baby. Look at that. Yes. Yes. So Jeff is an extra inch or 2 inches. He's like, yes. Yes. Yes, JD. That song is amazing. People are gonna like it for sure. Uh, okay, let me just. I need to reply to this message real quick. Um, hang on. What? Sorry, guys. There we go. Lane is the carrot lord. Yes. Just, I am 5'11" and 1/2 inches. And that last half an inch makes all the difference. All the ladies will tell you. Don't repeat that. But I've repeated it many times since he said that. Back in the days of yeah. In the days of COVID. Super funny. Oh yeah, did you guys see 21-year-old Jeff? It's really badly focused, but there he is. It's a baby. He's a baby. Handsome. I don't know why he's wearing a sweater in Florida. I mean, depending on the time of year, or depending on where he's at. So, look at that baby. Oh yeah, there's all that other crap. Yeah, there's nothing else that I can really show you guys right now. So yeah. I ran across Jeff repeating the centering himself over and over in an older yes. Yes. That's funny. I mean, I know in Man in the Mirror there was a lot of I'm just centering myself. It's like, because friggin' Jay. So 41 minutes here. I have laundry to switch over into the dryer, but I don't want to. Can't deal with that right now. I'm talking to my audience here. I'm surprised that was his first non-work post for the month. Look at him jumping on the viral bandwagon. Oh, so much fun there, Hunter. Yes. Laundry is fun, guys. Especially when you go to a laundromat and you talk about how much of a dick you are to your girlfriend in text. Just what a dick. So anything else you guys want to talk about? I don't know, because like I was thinking about, I'm like, what can I talk about before I get like online here? And there hasn't been a lot other than just work, and then you spill the tea on her and sing Blue Christmas. Yeah, like we survived the cold snap. I went to the dentist, did all that crap. And yeah, I've just been working in between all of that. It's pretty much just all I've been up to. Hasn't been a lot. Yeah. What inspirations do you look for when choosing what to make for Carly's Halloween videos? Okay. So, for inspirations for when choosing what to make for Carly's Halloween videos, most of the time they it just comes to me. It just kind of like, it's just like that epiphany moment that it's like I'll just be like da, 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 and then bam, it's right there. So then it's like I literally have to stop what I'm doing, and like if I'm talking to someone, I have to drop everything and just start. Like I just have to start working on it, because my attention span and my retention span is very, very short. So it's like yeah, once it comes, it's like I just have to arrives. I walked right into that, didn't I? Anyway. Yeah, once it just pops into my head, it's like I just have to work on it. So with this one, I kind of knew what I wanted to do with it, like way before, but I just didn't have time to really physically sit down and work on it, because it was like podcast stuff and then life stuff and then motivation to do it all was super challenging. But yeah, this one's working out pretty well. And I already know, like I already have the lyrics written, so I just have to work on it. So I mean, I pretty much already have like a rough draft of it, but now it's like just I'm gonna have to record the audio for it, and then edit that audio, which takes forever. And then if there's any harmony that I have to work on, then I have to record that. So, Banshee Scream was a challenge because I was stepping into newfound territory and I wasn't exactly sure how it was gonna work. But it worked. So I was very happy with that. Did you know the song originated in South Africa in 1938 with the Zulu language of the. Uh, I believe it. I really believe it. Like there's got to be some sort of origin. As I said in a comment somewhere, my African heart is very happy about The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Like it's funny. It's not funny, but it's always interesting whenever artists cover certain songs like that because now like we're trying to be so politically correct, right? And it and yeah, like I'm always thinking I'm like, ugh, like do we want to, or like it's like do they want to do it because people could be very sensitive to certain things and be upset about it, blah blah. But anyway, Pete Seeger and the Weavers, who recorded it as Weem Away, that brought it to American attention in 1950/51. After other recordings of it were made in 1961. Because wasn't that the Tokens? Yeah, the Tokens. Yeah, there was a big lawsuit because apparently, like, but then there's also like the talk about the Disney thing, but then it was also that um, like Tokens didn't get any credit, like uh, just like the original guy from the Tokens didn't get any credit for it, or maybe that's the same thing. Maybe I'm getting confused with the Lion King Disney thing. Yeah, Disney, come on, you gotta pay your song royalties, man. I mean, didn't he win that lawsuit? I forget. I really forget. But yes, Caesar's whistle notes. Oh, oh man, my heart be still. Yes, the family won. Yes, and it's a good thing too because it's like it's like you got to get some money for companies that like just for big base like a big based company like that just to sweep the rug under your feet and then like use your thing without paying any royalties to you. That's awful. Those were amazing. Yes, Caesar. Whoo. And the dancing. Ugh. Lane flossing. I did not expect Lane to be flossing. That's what made me laugh the hardest, was seeing him floss. And Caesar twerking. Seems like Caesar's go-to dance move is twerking. Twerk, 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 twerk. It's like, I can't twerk. And then Ellie, whoa. And then, whoa. Low rumbles in the, yes. Oh, there are just like I said with voice play, there's just so many elements that come into play, and it's just beautiful, just beautiful. Didn't just pull out all the stops, they bulldozed them. They did, for sure. 100%. Jay's chicken dance, yes. And then like give it up to Jay for just even some of his high notes too. Like it's just whoo. The little monkey. I always laugh about that monkey because it looks like he's about to drop a dookie on Jeff's head. It's just the way it's positioned because there's a certain point in the frame where he lifts his bum up just slightly, and then it's like, oh god, he's gonna drop a dookie right on Jeff's head. It's okay. Jeff's been pooped on by pigeons. He's been pooped on by. He got pooped on twice. What? I'm being serious. It's true. got pooped on twice. All while he was going into PetSmart to get some stuff for Clayton. R.I.P. buddy. Yeah, and he got pooped on before he went into the store, and then once he left, he got pooped on after he left. Oh, God. And the doofus looked up to the birds in the tree over his head with his mouth open. Yes, there was a Canadian newscaster that did that. Looked up at the tree, and poop went right into his mouth. It went right in. And it's like, well, bet you won't be talking about the news again with your mouth open. Jesus Christ. I mean, thank God it landed on his arm as opposed to, well, actually, no, it was on his head. The first one was on his arm, and he's like, oh, like, what is that? So he just wipes it off. Then, whap! Right on his head. And Kathy filmed the whole entire thing. She didn't, well, at least we didn't get to see that she filmed the actual pooping on his head, but she filmed enough to where it was like, you can see the bird poop on his arm. So, yeah, it is a good luck thing. Apparently. Because there was a lady that said to him that it's like, that's a good luck thing. And he's like, oh, they pooped right on my head. And like, I think he was kind of trying to like hold back his anger. Like, he's just like, oh, God. And then it's like, and then Kathy gets the camera out, and I'm like, stop filming, start helping. What an a-hole, he says. He always gives Kathy such a hard time. It's like, I mean, I probably would have done the same thing. If my husband got pooped on by a bird, I would have wanted to be there and just capture the whole entire thing from beginning to end. But yeah, hilarious. He's like, it's not the first time, it won't be the last. And it wasn't. Poor Jeff. That bird just wanted to poop on a good looking head. Ghost. Oh, JD's a ghost now. I guess I killed JD. Sorry. But yes, my laundry's done and I have to switch it over into the dryer. I always end these with like my laundry being done. That's like the continuing fad that I got going on here. It's just always finishing laundry. So I guess I should probably switch it over and I should probably go. So I've been talking for 54 minutes. Almost 54 minutes. I'm gonna haunt you. Okay. That's fine. I like ghosts and goblins. Ghosts and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Another dumb question. In an ideal world, what song would you want VP to do a full-blown production on? Ooh. What song would I want VP to do a full-blown production on? Another rock song? Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, they've already talked about Separate Ways with Omar, and I would totally be on board to see that. Like, because I do like Journey, but dang. I'm like trying to think. I mean, like, we've talked about full blown. This is Halloween or in the Hall of the Mountain King. Oh, so like we're talking like costume, makeup. I mean, Eileen, you already have yours, and you've already kind of told me about how you'd want it to be done. Dang. I mean, like they've done so many good ones that I enjoy. Like This Is Halloween. They've done almost all of Nightmare Before Christmas. So that one's out. I mean, I definitely want to see You'll Be in My Heart done. Not necessarily in full blown production, but I just want to see it done. Like, because I love that song, and I think they could do such an incredible job with it. Skull by Miracle of Sound. I haven't actually seen that one. Jeff as Tarzan. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, well, we had this discussion. We talked about how that would manage to be, how it would happen. Um, like I'm trying to think. Like Tarzan would be great. Like it would just be incredible because like the music is so awesome. Like Phil Collins is just legend. Um, yeah, like I mean, and like I'm trying to think because like full production of Lion King would be bad because it's like it wouldn't be able to to happen, right? It just wouldn't. If they were to do something from Beetlejuice, I'd be happy. Just to see Jeff have PTSD. Raise your horns into the air. There's plenty ale to share. Y'all are welcome. Take a chair. Nope, still haven't. I need to listen to more Miracle of Sound, I think. That's the thing. Jeff is Tarzan. Yeah, Margaret, we're talking about like if Voice Play were to do a full blown production of a song just to see Jeff as Tarzan. I could see Jeff wearing a loincloth, just get him like the zebra or leopard color. Oh, that okay. So full blown production, or even this one could be a mini. Shiny Teeth and Me from Fairly Odd Parents. Just to see Jeff flossing with a piece of floss. It would have to be a pretty big piece of floss, or even like shoelace or something. I want to see that I want to see that happen so badly. And I even think like it would work for Ellie's voice. Like it would work for Ellie or Caesar. Even Omar, because Chris Kirkpatrick is just he's an awesome fella. So it's just like I just find that's funny. Okay, you guys, I think as I've talked as much as I can talk. And it's not talk. I've done as well as I can well. And it's not well. So, any last minute things before I say goodbye here? As I burp. I'm sorry. Coffee burps. Victor, come here. Say goodbye to the nice people. And she's sniffing. Are you saying he's got a big mouth? Do I have a big mouth? I have a very small mouth. Just ask my hygienist. My hygienist. Well, at least it wasn't the bottom dentist. Backing away from Luna sniffing. Well, because Luna is a beast. She likes biting people. She really likes biting people. Yeah, even like Love Bites by Def Leppard. I could see them doing Foreigner again. Or like just doing any Foreigner. Because like I heard Omar do I want to know what love is, and oh, so pretty. So pretty. But yeah. Anyways. I will see you guys next time. Next month, probably. I'm trying to figure this out. Like it's hard to it's hard to really do 2 of these a month because just of the timing, because it was like last month I was ready to do another chat. But then Gonna go daydream about Hawaiian pizza. Yeah, get out of here. Go get. Like, anyway, but yeah, it was like I was trying to do two of these, and then by the time Voice Play and Jeff and Patty Cake um had all of their chats, I was like, well, I'm not gonna have time. I'm just not gonna have time to do it. Like, there's no time in the month that I'm gonna be able to do it. So there's that. Because it's like I'm either gonna have to do it at the start of the month or like maybe close into the middle, because it's like it needs to be either a Saturday or a Sunday where I'm gonna be home by myself, so then people aren't around. And then it's like just before they do it, because sometimes they'll go. Well, Jeff usually goes for for a Saturday, and then it's like, well, Voice Play and Patty Cake, and I never know like near the end of the week where it's like where they're gonna land and where they're gonna end up. So it's like it's. But yeah, anyway, it says shoelace for a floss tree. Oh, I love that song. The Jim Steinman, yeah, or was it Jeff or was it Jim? Jim. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming out, for chilling with me. This was fun, as always. I hope I didn't bore you guys too much. But yeah, keep an eye out for podcast episodes that are coming. I got work to do. I got laundry to fold, stuff like that. Thanks so much for being here. Smooches. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.